as a man, right, I was thinking about how beauty tends to bring me this immense peace, right? And it could be every single type of beauty. I'm just sitting here. I don't know if you guys can see. There's some deer right there. And I stood up and I looked over and I was like, oh, that's so beautiful. And they just noticed me, so now they just ran. But I've been here staring at this for like the past hour. And it's brought me so much peace, right? And I was thinking about how, like, as a man, I can build the world. I can do what I need to do. I can build an empire. As long as I got some peace and some beauty. And then it made me think about how if I said I went to the strip club for the past hour and just like observed the beautiful strippers dancing, doing their thing, and it brought me this immense peace. So now it's like, it's almost like that seems vulgar or seems wrong, but it seems right to say, hey, I just sat here and enjoyed this beautiful view. And then it gave me enough energy and enough peace and enough whatever, so now I can go do what I gotta do. And it's like, it made me think about a lot, bro. It just made me think about how, like, it could have been this beautiful view, or it could have been some beautiful women dancing. Like, if I just watched some beautiful women dance for about an hour, I'd probably feel energized and ready to go. I'd feel peace and this warmth and just ready to go. Like, and then it made me think about how this modern world has demonized lust. Because this is beauty with no lust. Watching a stripper dance, or watching a woman dance sexily, right? Or having like a sexy woman, like, that's beauty plus lust. And people have misunderstood what lust is. Lust is just extreme sexual attraction. That's all lust is. It's not good, bad, it's just extreme sexual attraction. That's all. It's a thing that can happen, because it's not like I'm lusting after this beautiful view right here. But if I seen some women dancing, I would have some lustful energy. But yeah, I'm not lusting after these women because I'm not desperate. There's a difference between like desperateness, like lustfully desperate, and then just having lust. Like, I don't know. Lust is like hunger, right? When you're hungry, it's funny, like hunger, like especially for men. I don't know if this works for women, but like when you're hungry as a man, that's when you'll have the most energy to get shit done, because you're hungry. So you're going to do what you got to do to not be hungry. Now, when it comes to being the lustful energy, it's not always the same. Sometimes that lustful energy, like a little bit, is just a booster to get shit done. Too much of it, then you're just like, oh man, like, I need to have sex. I need to have, like, it becomes too much. Just like a little bit of hunger is good enough to keep a man going and push him hard. Right? Too much, that man won't be able to do shit. I can stare at this beautiful view, but if I stare too much, I'm gonna miss the whole point, and I won't be able to do what I need to do. Because the whole point was to come out here to get some energy, to feel a little bit of peace for a little bit, to feel a little bit of comfort, to be in awe of something beautiful. So then I can go into the ugly world and do what I gotta do. The older I get, the more I'm just understand men, and the more I just want the world to have a little grace for men. Like, I get it that evil men kind of fuck it up for all of us, but like, there's nothing wrong with lust. There's nothing like, and yeah, and what's funny is I'm a man. I'm 32 years old and I've only been with 6 women in my entire life. I don't promote having sex without love. If there's not love involved or the possibility of real love, then you shouldn't be having sex with anyone who you have no possibility of real love with, right? But when it comes to just what men are, bro, like, we gotta stop denying what we are, because it's why we can't be the best versions of ourselves, because we're not giving ourselves what we need, and because we're too embarrassed to say that's what we need. Maybe you need to go to the strip club, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but maybe you need your woman to put on a sexy outfit for you and seduce you, dance for you, right? And then it's like, because it's like these women be like, you know, my husband used to be so whatever, you know, he used to be the man and he used to have all this energy and all this stuff and he used to whatever, but now, like, whatever. It's like, well, I bet if you put on a sexy outfit, did a little whatever for him, you know, made him feel like a man, I bet he'd wake up the next morning getting shit done like a man. Like, I don't know, bro. It's just a realization I've had of, like, and then I seen this dude, you know, he was just trying to get some peace, kind of like I am, right? Out here getting some peace, enjoying the beauty of Mother Nature. And the woman was, like, bitching at him. And, like, I was sitting there thinking about, like, well, you're bitching at him because he's spending time alone and wants to be alone. Well, like, most men can't explain it, where it's like, well, if the wife just did a little something for her man, made him feel like whatever, maybe he wouldn't need to spend as much time alone. Maybe he wouldn't need to go to the strip club. As you're like, there's so many wives that are like, why the fuck does my husband want to go to the strip club? Well, are you his personal stripper at night? And I'm not saying what I don't know, bro. It's just a realization I've had about life. And that as men, we're so ashamed to say what we like or what we whatever. Like, I'm a spiritual dude, so they expect me whatever. But then when I say, you know, because I had this dude saying something about, he was just leaving a comment. He was being like he was trolling. But he was like, oh, you're gay or something like that. And I was like, bro, if I was gay, I'd be gay and proud. Like, the world would hate me even more than they do now, because I'd be so proud of being gay that it'd be insane. But I'm not gay, and I'm not ashamed of being straight, because it's like these people, first if you're gay, they want you to feel ashamed for being gay, and then it's like when I say no, I'm a straight man, they want me to feel ashamed for liking women and being sexually attracted to titties, and like and it's like, oh my god, he said that and he's supposed to be the spiritual no, I'm real. Like, because it's like, we've lost touch with what beauty is, what sexual attraction is, what lust is, what all of this shit is, bro. Like, because that same comfort and warmth and safety that I feel when I'm looking at this is the same thing I would feel if I was looking at or laying on a woman's chest, or like, I don't know how to fucking explain it, but there is a line between lust and love, comfort and sexual beauty and lust, and there's these thin lines between these things that, like, humans have lost touch with because we're getting so prude or so scared or ashamed of what we actually are or what we actually like, to the point where people try to make fun of you, you know, they're like, oh, you seem like you're gay. It's like, okay, if a man is gay, he's gay. Why would you use that to make fun of him? Just like if I say, hey, I like titties, or I love beautiful women, or whatever, but yet I've been celibate for 4 years. Like, so just because I can admit that, yeah, I was staring at this beautiful view and it made me feel this peace, but I could have just went to the strip club and I probably would have felt a very similar peace and walked out similarly energized and ready to take on the world, right? But I'm celibate. So it's like, people would be like, oh, whatever. No, I have self-control. I'm fucking celibate, bro, and I have been for 4 years. So, like, don't be ashamed of liking what you like. And don't be ashamed to say, hey, this is what you need to feel energized or to feel like you could take on the world, or to... Because as men, we need beauty to make us feel like it was worth it. Like, dead ass. Just a thought.